Ladies and gentlemen, justice. Is served. Hello everybody and welcome back to Justice is Served. We're here at Reese and Ray's in downtown Sydney, sunny Montana today, and we have zero wind out there. In eastern Montana, anything from 0 to 10 miles an hour is classified as a zero wind. Okay, today what we're going to do is called Felony Fish Tacos, and I have my beautiful assistant Sunny here with me today, and
Jennifer.
You're not Sunny? What happened to Sunny?
She's on vacation.
But you guys look so much alike.
I know.
Okay, excuse me. It's Jennifer. Would you like to be called Jennifer or?
Jen.
Jen. Okay, Jen. Okay, again, today we're going to do felony fish tacos. And we always have that tip of the day because this is not just a cooking show. We always try to help people with little bitty things. So anybody out there, if you have high blood pressure, one way to take care of that is just cut yourself and bleed for a little bit, and that will kind of relieve the pressure on your veins. But I would suggest use an egg timer because you don't want to overdo that a little bit, okay? And then we have our mondegreen for the day. You know Peter Townsend, Let My Love Open the Door? Okay, well the mondegreen, when I was a kid, grown up on a farm in a tractor, you know, radio you couldn't hear. Some of it was selective. I used to sing it, Let Milo Open the Door. It worked for me. Right, don't be afraid to laugh at yourself because there's a lot of people that'll laugh at you no matter what. Okay, now these, again, are called felony fish tacos. I've got a buddy of mine who fancies himself as a chef, and he helps me quite a bit when we're cooking, like if we're up to the lake. But I'm going to protect his name from the public, so I'm just going to, we nicknamed him Arlo. Okay, Arlo, he's such a good cook. He couldn't sell meat tenderizer to the Donner Party, let me tell you. And today what we're going to use is this, if you can take a look at this great fresh catfish that we got out of the Yellowstone River. Now you're going to notice something. Catfish usually is some more of an opaque white color. Wait a minute, give me back that thing. So what we did is we substituted salmon, and it was caught right down here in the Yellowstone River at all. You notice the silver skin on the back of the salmon with the scale. First thing that we're going to do with that salmon is we're going to skin it off. So we'll just kind of sit here like this, take the knife, turn it sideways, and then we're just going to fillet it right off the skin. And then see what we have with the good salmon fillet. Now you notice I didn't get it that good because this is not a fillet knife, but what we're going to do with fish tacos, we can take anything we want off of there in any size. Those pieces are going to be fantastic by the time we get them all cooked up. Okay, see that half to where the silver skin is on the back side? Okay. We'll do the same thing with the other side. Now fish tacos, we end up coming with this. I usually use walleye because I caught an exceptional amount. Oh, in case you don't know this, I'm one of the best walleye fishermen in the state. All right, you can't hear that. We've got some hecklers in the crowd out there. My reputation precedes me. You can ask anybody on the walleye circuit. Okay, there you have your silver skin that's left. If you like, you can tan it, make a doily, do whatever you want, but we'll just kind of take it like that. Okay, now what we're going to do, you can fry your fish in strips or in pieces, or you can fry it so that it just crumbles. And I kind of like it so it crumbles. We're going to cut it in strips right now, and when we take it back and put it on the grill, we'll go ahead and get these things done just perfectly so it falls apart. You want to be able to sit there and peck at it with a knife and it'll just flake. Okay, everybody see those little strips right there? Now if you use strips, if you're using walleye, catfish, you can use whatever fish that you want with this. A lot of times I'll just, if I use the strips, because I'm going to sit there and I'll put them in the taco itself, use the whole strip. If you have a fish that's a little tougher, when someone that doesn't have good teeth bites on it, it's good entertainment, I can tell you that. Okay, we're going to finish doing that, and then we're going to get all our sides put together. Now if you go down south, everybody down there, cooking is a social event. Everybody has a lot of fun with that. Well, I've got some friends down south, and anything that you put on the side is exactly that. It's called a side, so you can pick and choose what you want to put on your own taco. So what we're going to do is we're going to dice all this stuff up. We're going to have it ready here as a side. We're going to head back in the kitchen. We're going to cook up this fish, and then when we come back, we're going to make the sauce here also. But when we come back, then we can just put them together. Everybody can just come right up out of our studio audience out there and make their own taco in case they don't like a specific ingredient. Okay, you want to hand me the fish pan there, Jen? Now, I was telling you about down south. I have some friends down there, and one of them had the oldest family-owned restaurant in the South. That was called Weidman's at Meridian, Mississippi. And they kind of perfected a spice. And they made it down there. I've used it on everything. It's good. This thing is fantastic on any meat you want. Meat, fish, chicken, hot dogs, hamburgers, steak. Put it on salad, put it on potatoes, put it on eggs. It will even clean the kitchen sink. Okay, now, I make it here, and there's several people that come and get it all the time. If you can look inside there, there's a combination of everything. Now, Jen, here. Ooh and ah, kind of like fireworks.
Delicious. Wow.
Oh, good. That was great. Okay, now, what we're going to do is just put a little bit of that on the fish. We use this on everything. Okay, now we're going to start doing our sides, and what we have here is an onion, and we're going to dice the onion. Now, I like onion. My wife likes onion if she can't see it or taste it, so she says. So I always have to cut them small for her. You notice that any person that's a cook or a chef, they always have a wife that's their sounding board, and that's why all of them usually cook in a restaurant, so they can get away from the sounding board, because those people aren't so super critical. No offense intended. Now, my wife usually likes to attend these when I'm filming them because she's my best critic, but today she was painting her toenails and couldn't find the time to be here. She's such a dedicated woman. And if you notice, today I'm not wearing a wedding ring. There's a reason for that. A couple of weeks ago we were up at Fort Peck, and my daughters were home. We were going to have the family branding out at the ranch. Got rained out, so we decided to go fishing. So we went fishing at Fort Peck. My daughter had brought several friends and had bragged up catching walleyes. So we went up there to do that, and I was attempting to hook up my trolling motor. Had a pair of rubber gloves on, and of course trying to work with rubber gloves on is somewhat impossible. So what I did was I took one off and melted my wedding ring to my finger, which caused me a slight bit of discomfort, and I said, oh golly gee whiz, that kind of hurts. Gold will sit there and transmit heat real fast. So I had to twist it off of my finger, and it's branded in there right now. Now, my wife wanted me to fix the ring, and I said when I bought it, gold was like 38 bucks an ounce. Right now, anybody got spot price on gold? So she goes, well, you have to have it fixed. Well, she didn't say it exactly like that. It was, well, you have to get that thing fixed. And I'm saying, good. The problem is I'm branded. What makes a difference? So we compromised, and I put another mortgage on the house, and we're getting the ring fixed. We do a lot of compromising around my house. Everybody know what a compromise is? That when both parties give something, all right, I just give up. Okay, now we've got the onions diced, so now we're going to start with the tomato. We'll put that back right there. Okay, now we have a tomato here. Ooh, what's that say?
Canada.
Canada. What's that word?
Moochie?
Moochie. This is a Moochie tomato from Canada. I hope it has a green card. All right. Moochie. What's Moochie mean? Is that French?
I don't know.
Okay, look it up, will you? Okay, we're going to dice the tomato. Another one of our sides. Now, if you cut yourself, always make sure you cut yourself with a vegetable or a fruit that is the same color of blood, and then nobody will ever know the difference. All right, Jen will confirm that I have not cut myself. Won't you?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Good answer. Good answer. You have a driver's license, don't you?
I do.
Yeah. Want to keep it?
Yeah, I do.
Good. Good answers. Always make sure that happens. Actually, that tomato smells very, very good. They must have an earlier growing season in Canada than we have here. Well, I want to tell you something. You know, it's kind of fun when you start these shows is we've got to go get the ingredients. So we get to peruse through the store, go through all of the aisles up here, and they got some really creative names on them. A lot of them are local towns, something that has local flavor to it. But they got so many unique things. Problem is, they also have cameras. And when I've got everybody else, we have a staff here of like about 18 people that help go gather all of this stuff. And the reason for that is attention deficit disorder, because one will go get like salt, one will go get pepper, and then one will go get this and this. That way we can get things done and coordinated. But they always, the only place I seem to be able to go is the wine section. Okay, now, we've got a dish that we're going to do here in a little bit that has wine in it. And what you can't see on camera right here is they've marked the back of the bottle to make sure that it only goes in there and we don't get to peruse of it. The particular name of this one is called The Naked Grape. Has anyone ever seen a fully clothed grape? Now, this is a family show, not X-rated. We're going to get back to that wine and the connoisseur part of it here in just a little bit. Okay, now we need, what else do we need here? Help me out. Oh, cilantro. We have to have cilantro. Cilantro in any type of a taco or Spanish dish is fantastic. Now, cilantro, it is easy to grow here in Montana during the summer months, and I've dried it, dehydrated it, and used it, but fresh is always the best that you can get. And what we do is we just cut up the leaves. We want to kind of just chop those up, and some of the fine stems are good because it gives it a distinct flavor. Cilantro, to me, tastes like soap if you eat it just by itself. Try one of those, Jen, and tell me what you think. It is kind of soapy. What kind of soap?
Dawn.
Didn't you? Dawn? Okay. I thought it was more like ivory myself. It was more of a creamier type stuff there. Okay, there we have our cilantro. Now, now we want garlic. The key, the secret to most everything is onions and garlic. All right, so we want 4 nice garlic cloves, maybe 6 nice garlic cloves, and we're going to crush them. Okay, everybody knows, and I don't mind mingling any of these things that are going to go on those tacos. Don't mind that at all. But some people get a little, so we'll just wipe that off. Now, what's garlic historically known for?
Vampires?
Vampires, all right? Now, where are vampires?
Where are vampires?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Transylvania?
Yeah.
Didn't you ever watch those movies? Come on. All right, the Bela Lugosi ones where the guy crawls up the outside of the stone building, goes through walls that nobody can go through, all right? Transylvania. Where's garlic grown? Italy. Jesus, work with me here, kid, all right? Italy. Italy's known for its garlic. You ever seen a vampire movie filmed in Italy? No? Okay, thank you. All right, you're working with me. I like that. Okay, what I do is I crush it, and then I just sit there and kind of get it all chopped up and minced. We really like that. You can never have enough garlic. Close as I'm getting there, we should get some red garlic, don't you think? All right, we're going to do another one there. Ooh. There was a little bit of a stem. You don't want a stem on your garlic. I think we've probably got enough there. And if you would, zest a lime for me. All right, everybody know what lime zest is? Okay. You didn't know what this was, did you?
Grater.
It's all, no, a grater has bigger holes. This is a zester.
Oh.
All right, so have you ever zested a lime?
No, I haven't.
All right, that's what you're going to do. You're going to take the outside jacket off the lime. You're just going to go like this. All right, you see how that stuff goes? You want to push real hard. All right here. And you want to take that off the outside. Now, there's all kinds of them. See how that's coming off? Okay, you really want to push hard, but don't get your thumb in there. Because, again, that's green, blood's red. What's green and red make?
Purple. No.
I thought it was blue.
Blue.
Blue. Anybody know what green and red make? They make blue? I win. All right. Okay, so if you would zest that lime while I'm fixing up everything else here, I'm going to fine chop that garlic. Okay, we're going to put in a bowl. All right, here. Now, we need some cumin. Right, here's ground cumin, and let's see here what we need for cumin. A little bit of cumin, about that much. Cinnamon. Now, who put cinnamon on fish? Cinnamon and nutmeg are great spices to put on lots of different meats, especially on the fish. Okay, we kind of want to mix those together. Okay, we've got those in there. Let's see, what else do we want? We need about a half a teaspoon of salt. Now, you ever notice? That's a half a teaspoon right there. When you got to sit there and go to measurements, forget it. All right, we're going to mix that all up in there. Then when we come back, we're going to go back and do our fish. When we come back, we're going to make our chipotle cream sauce for that. So, in just a minute, we're heading back to the kitchen. How are we doing with our lime? There we go. We got our pan heating up. Now we're going to take low-calorie butter here. Now you can use olive oil or whatever you would like. I like to do the fish in the butter. And it helps to have cooperative spoons. Not a problem. Now we're going to do a big pan. We're going to do them all at once. Whoa! One thing about being a good cook is it's not what you know, it's what you know you can get away with. All right, now we'll put that back here. Oops. Do you have a set of tongs I can borrow?
On the stove. Right there.
On the stove. All right, right here. All right, Larry, you need to get it. Look at that. Now, what I like to do with that is we're going to put a little bit of the garlic mixture in there to impart some flavor. You can hang on to that just for a second. Oh, I want to tell you, one thing about cooking here that I really like is the staff. Because these folks, you ask for something, I mean, they just jump all over themselves to get it, easy to get along with, and they clean up my messes, which always helps. Okay, now we're going to sit here. We're going to start putting the fish in. I like that sizzle. I like that smell. Ah. Look at that. Okay, now fish, when it cooks, salmon cooks really fast. And a lot of fishes do. And here's the thing, you know, if you're going to serve just a fish dish, you want it just right at the edge to where it's going to sit there and start to flake. With this one, it doesn't make a difference. If you can see here right now, it's starting to turn white already. on that side, and that's what we want. All right, now what we're going to do is put the rest of this over the top. Just like that. And just go ahead and set that one in it. Oh boy, if you could smell that right now. And then what we're going to do just before this fish is done is the lime zest and a little bit of lime juice. Now there's some marinades for fish. There's a lot of marinades for seafood and fish. Thing about a marinade for seafood and fish, if you use anything that's a citrus fruit, the citrus actually will cook the fish, just the juice itself. Oh, look at those. Ah, you see how that's starting to flake apart there already? Ah. This might fall apart fantastically. Whoop, that one did. And if that happens, big deal. Just put them all in there. Whoa, you see that, Jen? Mm-hmm. Come over there and smell that, see what you think.
Oh, it smells good. Looks really good.
Now me, if you ever eat tuna steak in a restaurant, you'll get like a tuna steak. When they're doing them, they'll cut them big and thick, just like that. And I like my tuna steaks rare. I never like my fish overdone. Now salmon, look at how that's cooking right there. We're going to be done here before we know it. So let's take a little of the lime zest. You just sprinkle the zest over it.
Okay.
Over all the fish right there. Okay, we're going to spread that around. There you go. Okay, now, here's the secret. Now, if you ever want to get all the juice out of your lemons and your limes, stick them in the microwave for a little bit, and they'll really juice up. Now I'm just putting some lime juice on all the fish. Now, if you could smell this lime juice, hit that. Ah, yeah. Okay, now, we've been at that, what, maybe 2 minutes, 2.5? About 3 minutes. We're done. See how that stuff is just flaking apart? That is perfect. Now, we'll do the ultimate right there. You have to be the taste tester. What do you think?
That's really good.
Can you taste the lime?
Yeah.
Can you taste the spices?
Yeah.
Right now what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this back into the pan. We're going to go back out there and we're going to start making fish tacos for people. The dish is really easy to prepare, you know, and if you're having people coming over, you can have your sides done ahead of time, and then it's just a matter of sticking the fish on. So if you'd like, you can sit around, have a little libation, conversation. And that's kind of the key to everything. Conversation. You always want to share a meal with a friend. Okay, we're ready to go. All right, I need some victims over here. Yeah, I'm looking right at you, man. The big guy.
Yes, sir.
Get these open right here. All right, now, well, stand right there just a second. We're going to make a sauce here real quick. You're going to like this. What did you do with our spoon? Right here. And your name, sir?
Dillian.
Dillian?
Yes, sir.
That's a unique name. Not from around here, right? Okay. Where are you from?
Los Angeles.
California?
That's correct.
What are you doing up here?
Working.
Doing what?
Construction.
Construction. All right. Staying busy?
Staying busy.
Ah. Okay, now what we've done is adobo chili right here, fire roasted chipotle salsa. It's got adobo chilies in it, and we're putting it in with the sour cream. We're making our sauce. We'll put a little bit more in there, and we'll set that aside right here. Dylan, you like tacos?
I do.
You like fish?
Absolutely.
Good, you're gonna have a fish taco. You ever had one before?
Yes.
I bet in California.
Even in Alaska.
Even Alaska? Oh man. All right, you get around, don't you? You're not in a witness protection program or anything like that, are you? All right, great. I am. That's why I never look at the camera.
I would not be looking at it.
You wouldn't, huh? Okay. All right, now, we have everything set up here right now. So, come right on up here, sir.
This way?
Yep. Come right around front. Okay, take your taco just like that. Now, if you want to put that underneath or you want that on top. Any of your sides. A little onion, a little tomato.
Hands are kind of dirty.
Here, this is what we'll do. You want onion?
No.
No. Tomato?
Yes.
Okay. We have a little tomato. Cilantro.
Please.
All right. All right, now, we'll just do that now. We're coming right over here with the fish.
Yes.
All right, now, you got your fish and then a little bit of the sauce. Okay, now, squeeze it, drop it down the front of your shirt, take a big bite right for the camera right there. You're next.
Oh, no.
Right answer. Now, tell everybody you have no business with government or anything like that, you know. Right there, grab your taco. All right, move them right along. We're going to keep these people coming right around here.
Can I get another one?
Sure you can. You want onion?
Yes,
All right.
sir.
That's a man after my own heart. Little tomato.
You betcha.
All right. A little cilantro. Okay, now, come right here. All right, get a little fish. Oh, yeah. All right, now, right here with a little bit of the sauce.
What's that right there?
All right. Special sauce. That's sour cream, and you've got adobo chili. It's just like a little bit of salsa that's in there. Puts a little kick on it. Who else is coming right up here?
That's good.
You all right?
Thank you very much.
Come right along here, young lady. And onion.
Please.
Okay, a little bit of tomato. And a little cilantro. Okay, and then right over here to the fish. Whoop. Don't worry about that.
Sorry about that.
3-second roll. I'll give you just a little more there, and then a little sauce right here. Okay, gentlemen, what did you like about it? What flavors did you get?
Herbs.
Herbs? From California, that's a dangerous thing, man.
Feels really good, and the onions are crisp, and the tomato is like cooling effect.
All right.
Really good.
All right, how about the sauce?
Great.
Jennifer? All right, come right on around here. Then you guys got to try these, man. I got to take care of my people. Okay?
Oh, everything.
Everything? The works, huh? Sweep the floor is what we used to call that in college. Think about this. We were there, and they give us work study, so we picked the kitchen, and we were athletes. Try that. One more sauce. There you go.
Thank you.
Come right over here. That's my man right there. I got it. We have a fish taco, so move right around the front, and we're going to load you up, man. You want onions?
Yes.
All right.
We'll take some